BBC drama The Woman in the Wall centers on Lorna Brady, played by Ruth Wilson, who finds herself in a horrifying situation when she wakes up one morning to find a corpse in her house. While this incident isn't true, Lorna's experience of the Irish Magdalene laundries is very much true. Lorna is from the small, fictional Irish town of Kilkenure, and, chillingly, she has no idea who the dead woman is, or if she herself might be responsible for the apparent murder. That's because Lorna has long suffered from extreme bouts of sleepwalking ever since she was ripped from her life at the age of 15 and incarcerated in a convent. There, Lorna gave birth to her daughter Agnes, who was cruelly taken from her and whose fate Lorna has never known. The Woman in the Wall viewers switch off as they blast nonsense BBC drama. Unluckily for Lorna, Detective Colman Akonde, Daryl McCormack, is now also on her tail, for a crime seemingly unrelated to the body she has discovered in her house. Motherland star Philippa Dunn also stars in the drama, and speaking to Express.co.uk and other media, she reflected on the terrible real-life events the drama is based on. "So I grew up in the west of Ireland where this is set, and I was a teenager when the truth was starting to be told about both the mother and baby homes and the Magdalene laundries," she stated. And just listening to writer Joe Murtaugh there saying that like he hadn't heard of it until he was a little bit older as well. Don't miss. Ruth Wilson shares reason she accepted traumatic The Woman in the Wall role. Exclusive, The Woman in the Wall creator reluctant to work on thrilling BBC drama. Video, meet the cast of The Woman in the Wall, the BBC's chilling new drama. Latest, talking about her motivation for taking on the role, she continued, "So as you say, to tell the story, get the story out there. Get people hearing the stories of the survivors, of the women who let their voices be heard. We shouldn't let the dust settle on what happened, and we should keep talking about it until everyone knows what the Magdalene laundries were and the mother and baby homes. I obviously grew up listening about it, hearing about it. I assumed everyone else had heard something about it. But yeah, more people need to know. So nothing like this can ever happen again." Writer and creator Joe explained, "When the time was right, we spoke to the survivors. And yet, having done all of that research, nothing quite prepares you to speak to the survivors themselves. And what I found absolutely incredible about these women, after having, read all that stuff, having a sense of what they've gone through and then hearing it from them themselves, to know that they've gone through that harrowing experience and specifically being conditioned by their abusers, that for lack of a better word, their handlers, to feel absolute shame about themselves as a people. For them to then be able to just jump on a Zoom with us and talk about their experiences was incredible, was genuinely incredible." The Woman in the Wall is available to watch on BBC One.